something on Series 4, and she comes back with volume. You just won't believe the sound you get out of such a small device. We moved the microphone on Series 4 to the opposite side, as far away from the speaker as possible, to reduce echo, making phone calls even clearer. And the back of Series 4 is absolutely beautiful. It's made entirely of black ceramic and sapphire crystal. And it's not only beautiful, it's highly functional. Radio waves can now pass through both the front and the back, resulting in improved cellular reception. So this, along with a new speaker and microphone, makes Series 4 even better for staying connected. Series 4 is just as impressive on the inside. The brain of Series 4 is our 4th generation silicon in package, or Sept, and we call it S4. And it allows us to build in so many capabilities in such a small device. S4 contains a powerful new dual-core 64-bit processor and a new GPU, both custom designed by our Apple Silicon team to deliver up to 2 times faster performance. On Apple Watch, the accelerometer and gyroscope, they power important experiences like all-day activity tracking or even identifying your swim stroke. Well, Series 4 has a next-generation accelerometer and gyroscope with twice the dynamic range, measuring up to 32 G-forces, and can sample motion data 8 times faster. You probably have no idea what any of that means, but that's okay, because we do, and it's allowed us to do something new. One of the leading causes of injuries worldwide is falls. So whether you slip off a step ladder or you trip on a curb, a hard fall can be serious and it can be difficult to get immediate help. Well, now Apple Watch Series 4 can detect a fall. It's interesting, identifying a fall may sound like a straightforward problem, but it requires a tremendous amount of data and analysis. We conducted studies with thousands of people over a long period of time, and we captured data on real-world falls, and we learned something. We learned that with falls, there's this repeatable motion pattern that happens. For example, when you trip, your body will naturally pitch forward and your arms will go out involuntarily to brace yourself. However, if you slip, there's a natural upward motion of the arms. Well, these are motions Series 4 is ideally suited to recognize. With a new accelerometer and gyroscope, the watch analyzes wrist trajectory and impact acceleration to determine when a fall occurs. And after detecting a fall, Series 4 delivers an alert. And from that alert, you can initiate an emergency call. However, if the watch senses you are mobile for 1 minute, it will start the call automatically. And it also sends a message with your locations to your emergency contacts using the SOS feature that is already built into Apple Watch. Fall detection is a feature that we hope you never need, but it's really nice to know it's there. The optical heart sensor has been essential to Apple Watch from the beginning, and it allows us to calculate the calorie burn during your workouts. It allows us to determine your resting heart rate, and it's also powers the high heart rate notification that's helped Apple Watch become an intelligent guardian for your health. We wanted to do even more in this space, and so we're announcing 3 new heart features. First, a notification if your heart rate appears to be too low. Now, generally, a low heart rate is thought to be a good thing, but if it's too low, it might mean that your heart's not pumping enough blood to the body. And that could be a sign of something serious. And now, Apple Watch can detect it. second feature is related to heart rhythm, and this is a big deal. Apple Watch can now screen your heart rhythm in the background, and it sends you a notification if it detects an irregular rhythm that appears to be atrial fibrillation. Now, it won't catch every instance of AFib, but we believe this is going to help a lot of people who didn't otherwise know they had an issue. The first two features, they're powered by the optical sensor. The third feature is made possible by a new electrical heart sensor on Series 4. We've added electrodes into the back sapphire crystal and the digital crown, allowing you to take an electrocardiogram. It's otherwise known as an ECG, and this is the first ECG product offered over the counter directly to consumers. An ECG measures the electrical activity of the heartbeat, and it's used by physicians to help diagnose certain heart diseases and other conditions. And so now you can take an ECG anytime, anywhere, right from your wrist. You just open the app and you put your finger on the digital crown. To show you how this works, let's take a closer look. The built-in electrodes in the back crystal and the digital crown, they detect electrical impulses from the heartbeat. They route them to the S4 chip, which converts them to signal for our algorithms. The entire process takes just 30 seconds, and at the completion of the ECG recording, you will receive a heart rhythm classification. If your heart is beating in a normal rhythm, the app will classify the measurement as sinus rhythm, and the app will also classify atrial fibrillation. All ECG recordings, their classifications, the noted symptoms, they're all stored right in the Health app in a PDF you can share with your doctor. So now your doctor has a detailed picture of your heart rhythm, similar to a lead 1 ECG that is usually only obtained in the clinic. And to give you his thoughts on this, I'd like to invite to the stage the president of the American Heart Association and also a practicing cardiologist, Dr. Ivor Benjamin.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm inspired by the life-saving potential of technology and applaud Apple's innovation and commitment to health. Capturing meaningful data about a person's heart in real time is changing the way we practice medicine. In my experience, people often report symptoms that are absent during their medical visits. That is why information is vital. Information about a person's daily lifestyle choices and their specific health data. The ability to access health data on an on-demand electrocardiogram or ECG is game-changing, especially when evaluating